Yo, YouTube, what is going on? You already know who it is. I ain't gotta announce it. I mean, come on, y'all clicked on the video, right? Right? Okay. So, y'all know how we do here. We just jump right into things. Today, we are talking about the return of one of the hardest hitting hand cannons in Destiny 1. That is Hawkmoon. Hawkmoon's return was announced during the GCX charity live stream yesterday. And yeah, I mean, it's been well received, I believe. To the best of my knowledge, I believe it's been well received, mostly well received. There are a few people that I know are a little bit salty about it, that kind of are like, what's the point, whatever. Some people are like, well, you keep throwing Destiny 1 weapons back in the loop. Look, I think Hawkmoon is a great addition. Hawkmoon is a gun that I personally wanted because I enjoy using it back in Destiny 1. Like, so now the big three will be back in Destiny 2, and by the big three, I mean Thorn, The Last Word, and then finally the third one being Hawkmoon. Now, there is going to be a rework in effect. Okay, so definitely know that there is going to be a rework in effect. Luke Smith came out and said that Hawkmoon will not have the Luck in the Chamber perk, which, if you don't know what that is, that's when one random bullet in the magazine causes considerable bonus damage. Now, holding aces may still be there, where two random bullets in the magazine deal considerable bonus damage, but we'll just have to see, because Luke Smith did also say that there will be a considerable rework happening with Hawkmoon. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means perks are being switched around, perks are being changed, if they're adding new perks to Hawkmoon. Like, we have no idea. We just kind of have to wait and see. But this kind of raises a question for me. Are they actually going to be reworking or giving some love to those 140 RPM hand cannons? Because I believe, and correct me if I'm wrong, I could be completely wrong here, but I truly believe Hawkmoon is a 140 RPM hand cannon. If they're bringing that back, they're not going to bring that back in this current meta, because right now, as you guys know, as I know, 140 RPM hand cannons are pretty much irrelevant. They lose to their superiors at the 150s. They just do, in every way, shape, or form. So maybe this is a hint that Bungie is going to finally address the 140s here in Beyond Light coming this fall, and maybe they'll be better. You know, maybe it won't change a thing. Maybe it'll be kind of indifferent. I don't know. I guess we're going to have to kind of wait and see in that regard. Ultimately, Bungie bringing Hawkmoon back kind of raises the question, will there be a point in time where all Destiny 1 exotics are available here in Destiny 2? Especially with what they're trying to do with Destiny 2, and they're making it more of that MMO slash RPG-S type of game. I mean, it makes sense, right? I mean, they've already brought in so many exotics from Destiny 1, Soros Regime, Thorn, Last Word, Truth, and the list goes on. Will we ever have a day where we see the return of No Land Beyond? Where we see the return of Icebreaker? I mean, even Gallowhorn. I don't think Gallowhorn will ever come back just because of how broken it is, which I think you guys understand what I'm asking. Like, will we see the return of all the D1 exotics? You know, even some of the D1 specific legendaries like IS Luna and other weapons of that caliber that were specific, you know, that weren't just your typical legendary weapon. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm very curious. I think we will, over the course of the next 2-3 years. I think we will see I can't talk, guys. Those Destiny 1 exotics be reintroduced in some way, shape, or form. Because I'm saying, like, if you want to provide that total picture of what Destiny is all about, there will be new Destiny players coming in next year, the following year. You know what I'm saying? So you want them to experience the nostalgia of sitting in a raid and using Icebreaker, or using, you know, again, maybe not Gallowhorn, but just using some of those Destiny 1 exotics that have not been brought over just yet. Like, some nostalgia you get from it, and that's really the name of the game too. Sometimes it's not even about bringing the weapon in and making the weapon impact the current game or the current sandbox meta, whatever. It's just about allowing us to go on those nostalgia trips, you know, just having those flashback moments, just having those moments. Like, for example, when I first got to Laylock, I don't know if you guys even remember that scout rifle, but it was the Warlock exclusive scout rifle. When I first got that sucker, man, I felt so dope because it was exclusive to Warlocks. I think Titans had Fabian's strategy, and I believe Hunters, I can't remember what Hunters had. Hunters might have had Ace of Spades. I could be completely wrong, but I just remember having those exclusive exotic weapons per each character, per each class of character, and I was like, yo, that's so dope. You know what I mean? That was a little bit of a nostalgic trip for me. And I mean, the list goes on, guys, but I would love to see at some point in time all the D1 exotics come back. Maybe the forgotten ones like Dreg's Promise can stay back, but the ones that we really love to use back in the Destiny 1 sandbox, maybe they can make a return. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. What do you guys think? Do you guys think D1 exotics should come back? Or do you guys think that you should leave them in the past and keep rolling with the D2 exotics? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. As always, it's your boy Cray. We signing out. Peace.